let me just check really quickly what the flight plan is going to be. I have to do that because I don't know it by head. Find what the anybody by any chance knows the what's the St. Martin identifier? Oh, here it is. I found it. TNCM. TNCM. Princess Juliana. That's why I couldn't find it, because I was looking for the TJSJ. TJSJ. Yeah, Puerto Rico is nice. All right. So, let me see if American Airlines have flown there. National Airline. Alright, we're going to go Jets 1 departure. So, TGSJ to TNCM. TNCM. And runway 8. 11,000 pounds. First weight. 5,000 pounds reserve. We're going to fly 21,000 feet. Outside temperature is 30 degrees down in Puerto Rico. It's really warm, guys. I'm off today, by the way, just so you know. I came in just to check on TikTok what's the deal. So I'm going to do one flight for you guys. Jets 1 to, what was the saying? Yeah, Luis, whatever that you said, that airport, yeah, taking off from Luis Munoz Airport, yes. Slugo is what we're going to do. And then arrival is going to be to runway 10. And then that's it. It's a very simple flight plan. How you doing, guys? I only got 21 viewers because I'm probably still limited by TikTok. I have no idea how it works, so anybody does, let me know, because I have no clue. Auxiliary power unit is started. I'm gonna just fly one flight, and we'll see what's gonna happen. Good morning. I guess only 19 people watching. That's dismal. I don't understand. If somebody's a TikTok guru, tell me what the heck is going on. I don't get it. But anyway, I'm gonna fly, so give up the good work. Okay, fuel pumps, yaw damper, window heat, packs, lead air. 21,000 feet for our pressurization system. And 0 for landing. Yeah, thank you very much. Alright, emergency lights are on, packs are on, everything is good. Cool. We can actually get our pushback. We're gonna go to 21,000, but first we're gonna go to 6. So I'm gonna turn this down. 6,000 feet for our initial altitude, 142 for our takeoff speed. And we're gonna get our pushback in about a second. Truck is gonna show up. It's gonna push us back. I'm gonna start the engines and off we go. Alright, pushback has started. Alright, pushback is completed. Parking brake set. Let's set the trim really quickly. Good afternoon, William. We are starting the engines, so backs off, engine right starting, N2 is rising, rise engine is starting. We are really close. It's about 20-minute flight to San Martin. It's very short with a jet like this. Alright, left engine is starting. Alright. Engine is starting on the left side. Generator on, continuous ignition, lights, pitot system, hydraulics, packs, 3 there. Good. Check on my message. Alright. Now we're going to do 5 degrees flaps. Rejected takeoff, trim is set, we're going to taxi out. We're going to have to take off from runway 10, so we're going to have to change what I have said. United flight going somewhere in the U.S. This is a simulator, guys. This is not real. Now I do fly for real. Yes, I do fly for real airplanes. All right, runway 10. So we're gonna have to turn this way. Let me see where we are. Hold on. I have no idea where we are. So as far as the taxiway, I've never flown out of Puerto Rico, so now I'm gonna look. So runway 10. I'm gonna turn right. It looks real, guys. It's true. So I made it that way. I built it. So it's as real as it gets. I don't know what Spirit is doing, but we'll see. Alright, we're supposed to go to the right. Alright, that's what we're going to do. To runway 10. Thank you, guys. Oh, it's windy in Puerto Rico, guys. Windy. What is it? 18 knots. That's actually quite windy. Live when you are doing real flights, or you can't? I can't if I do real flights. I don't think so. TikTok would allow me. I don't think so. Anybody would allow me. So no. Oh, you are there? Down there in Puerto Rico? You're close to the airport. Can I see you? All right. Well, nice to see you. Spirit Airlines taking off, and yeah, I'm like 15 minutes away from you. Awesome. Well, you might see that Spirit Airlines taking off very soon if you're that close to the runway. I'm sure you see the airplanes taking off. The United airplane right in front of us. We're going to have to wait for him. Actually, you know what? We can get in front of him. Screw him. Alright, lights on. APU off. Strobe lights, wing lights. We're going to get on to the runway. wait until that guy goes away.
Hold short runway 10 while at 745.
We're waiting for takeoff. That airplane has to leave. The Spirit Airlines. I don't need a parking brake. I'm on the brakes holding it. But here we go. If you're happy. Gotta wait until that guy goes away. Can't leave yet. Thanks for the lights, guys. Thank you. Thanks for the gifts. Thanks for all the help. I'm gonna do this every day pretty much. Line up and wait now. I'm gonna get onto the runway. Damn, it's windy. I gotta use differential power. 299 on the barometric pressure.
Cleared for takeoff runway 10.
Let's get on the runway on the center line. How are we gonna do it while we are taking off? So, all right, throttle set. Airspeed alive. 80 knots. Cross check complete. Heading select. V1 rotate. Alright, positive rate. Gear up. RTO off. Lights off. We're going to Saint Martin in the Caribbean. Flaps 1 and flaps up already. We're fast. We're light. Gear is up and locked. Now we can go to direct jets as our intersection. Lateral navigation. Start turning out towards the ocean. Yeah, San Martin is really close. I really want to go there. I've never been there. Never. Have you been there? It's crazy. Only 39 viewers. Yeah, I want to go there scuba diving, man. Seriously. I want to go back to Puerto Rico with my wife. This flight is going to be very, very short. Maybe it's 171 miles, so it's nothing. It's literally nothing. As a matter of fact, I'm going to speed up already. 320 on the speed. 6,000 feet already. We're going to go up to 21,000. There you go. It's a very short flight now. Guys, I'm gonna put this into autopilot. I'm gonna restart the live for 1 second. Something is going on with my thing, so give me 1 moment. So stay with me, okay? Just come right back onto the live if you wanna see it.
120 decimal niner, follow 745. San Juan approach, follow 745, 9,000 feet. 118 decimal 15, follow 745. San Juan Center, follow 745, 9,300 feet.
Live again. Right now. Let's see if it's gonna be a little more. Our next intersection is coming up very soon. 76, 90. Okay, TikTok is starting to wake up. I think I did something good. All right, so we are basically up at 17,000 feet. And we are better. Standard barometric pressure comes up. The reason why you do that is because above 18,000 feet, it's Class A airspace. So what happens is basically up at the very high altitude, everybody goes really fast. We're doing it like 1,000 feet apart. So everybody has to read the same exact barometric pressure. Because if you're not doing that, what happens is it's a pretty big problem. You could collide. So the reason why we do this is, pressure difference can be, I can come from LA and go to Tampa. LA has a high pressure, Tampa has a low pressure system. We could have several thousand feet differences, so we could actually collide, and that's not a good idea. That's a big problem if that happens. So for all the guys who have joined, this is a flight simulator that I built for 22 and a half years in my living room. Right now we're going from Puerto Rico to St. Martin Island in the Caribbean. And thanks for all the gifts, thanks for all the help. I really appreciate it. So yeah, we're flying. Very soon we're gonna land. This is a real flight simulator. It's as real as it gets, you know. So it's awesome. Thanks for the gift. Thank you very much, man. All right, our top of descent is coming up in 50 miles, just about. Start descending, and yeah. ETA in actual time we're flying, so 21:29 Zulu time, so it's about less than 20 minutes by the time we're there. How you doing? Thank you very much, Kansas City. Thank you very much. Well, again, just 100 people viewing. I don't know what happened. I think TikTok is limiting me even if I pay for the promotion. Anybody understands this stuff? Send me a private message. I have no clue how this thing works. I did a big boo-boo because I was doing a live really quickly. Just I showed that I was coming to work, and I think TikTok limited me on how many people can we see. So yeah, thank you, Sammy. Thank you very much. We're gonna turn off the fasten seatbelt sign for a moment. How you doing from Indiana? We are going to St. Martin. I built it for 22 and a half years, Roderick. It took me 22 and a half years, starting in 1995. I went to every junkyard in America that you could possibly think of. I got many stuff from Italy, Germany, Spain, I got a bunch of stuff from the Netherlands, from all over the place. Alright, so we're going to start our descent. We're going to go down to 70,000 feet first. So we're going to do that with 310 knots so we can get there quickly. Thank you for the real MVP. I don't know what that means. Look, I'm a licensed pilot. I don't know. What do you mean psychometric test? Like, of course I do know about it, but I don't know what your question is. Like, what you need in order to be there? I don't know. It's not a Cat 2 ILS right now. Absolutely not. I don't think so. But St. Martin has no ILS. It actually has an RNAV only. Yeah, it would be a problem to collide. Yes, absolutely. No, I'm not in a real live airplane. This is a simulator, guys. This is a simulator. It's not a real one. Thank you, Kansas City. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I still don't know what that is. I don't know what the rose is. I don't know. I think that's actually money, but thank you. The center is located in 2674 Bayshore Boulevard in Dunedin, Florida. Next to Tampa, north of Clearwater Beach. Yeah, I'm going to land in VFR. It's crystal clear. There's nothing going on. It's very beautiful in the Caribbean right now. So we just left Class A airspace. So actually, it is still Class A above. Well, not anymore. That's weird. Okay, so I'm just British Virgin Islands, right over it. No, I'm not in a real plane, guys. No, it's a simulator. but a pretty next to as close to reality as you could possibly go. Alright, now we're going to start descending down to about 14,000 feet. Yeah, I'm in a simulator, guys. I'm showing it to people how these things work. If you have any questions about the airplane or anything about any technical stuff, anything like that, there's practically nothing you can ask me I could not answer. We are located in the United States, in Florida. Right now we're going down to Saint Martin, to the Netherlands Antilles, just down there. This whole thing costs about $150,000 if you would want to buy it. Took me 22 and a half years to build it. Okay, 70 people watching. I don't know when YouTube is going to unrestrict me right now, because again, I did this boo-boo. I was driving while doing a live for just like a minute, and they didn't like that, so they restricted me, I guess, because it makes no sense that literally 2 days ago I had like over 4,000 views. Now I have like only 76, so I don't know. But go ahead and comment and go ahead and ask questions. I'm more than happy to answer all of them. 79, so that's good. Do I have any tips on how to aspiring airline pilot start? Yes, just go out to your local airport, get to a school, flight school, start your pilot license, and don't give up. Just do it, man. That's all you have to do. Hi, Elia. How you doing? Nice to meet you. They consider what safety hazard? I don't know what that is. Yes, every single button works, guys. Every single one. As a matter of fact, I'm going to turn the fasten seatbelt sign so people can get ready for our approach. Yeah, if you want to be a pilot, don't give up, man. Just do it. Don't be one of those 85-year-old people that come over here and they're crying next to me that why oh why they haven't done it. If you have a privilege to be able to do it, please do it. Don't hesitate. All right. This time with 14,000 feet. Right now we are 84 miles out. So we're gonna still go. I'm gonna go back to about 330 knots just so we can get there quicker. Hi, not coming back. Nice to meet you. No, I'm using the FMC. You have to. In a 737 jet, you use your flight measure computer all the time. No, it's not scary, guys. No, it's not at all. I'm never afraid in an airplane. I can be not in any other place on Earth safer than at 35,000 feet up in the air. I don't care how you look at it. Yeah, it's a safety hazard. Yeah, I know. So, yeah, well, listen. I did not know that you can't do that. I was actually at a red light, and I turned the camera as I was driving for a minute. So, yeah, it's bad. It is cold. I'm freezing my butt off in here, yes. I have to keep the equipment cool, and I'm not made out of a polar bear. Yeah, I know it looks like real, but it isn't. But it's live traffic, it's live weather, it's what's outside, it's what's in here. So practically we are doing it. Yeah, it looks very nice up here, it's true. I always like it. Even though I'm on the ground in a simulator, this is as real as it gets, so it gives me the... I'm a real pilot, so I know this is exactly the same if I would fly the real airplane. But it's not a real airplane. Thank you, Sammy. Thank you very much for that ice cream. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very very much for the so cool comment. Yeah, real pilot in the simulator. This is what we learn on. Actually, we have to do reoccurrency training every single, many times to be proficient in the aircraft. And somebody actually meet you at Tampa International. Hey, Robert. Come on, are you there now? No, you're not. It's not fake, it's a simulator, okay? You can call it fake, but yeah, sure. Now, I do see some weather in front of us, so we might actually have some weather. Let me check the radar just to see if there is any rain, but there's no rain. St. Bart looks like it has some stuff, so probably that's what I see out there. We are 62 miles before we're down on the ground. Can you guys hear me good? Is it okay, or do I have to slow down as I talk? Yeah, I'm in real time, exactly as it is in reality, except I'm not in a real airplane. Always good, thank you very much. We are going about 500 miles an hour, so 320 knots indicated airspeed. Right now we're going 401 on the ground. You just started learning about the FMC because of my streams. Thank you very much. I am so happy when somebody's starting to learn about aviation because of this. I can't even make it, like, this is the best thing that ever can happen to me. Are you in about an hour at home? Okay. All right, Robert. Thank you very much, if you love it. I think I'm really seriously limited by, because even I paid for promotion with for 1,000 views, but TikTok, I think, is just slowing me down right now. It's a penalty or something, I don't know. All right, now we're gonna start descending in even more very soon. Yeah, the sky is beautiful, always. Guys, thank you very much. You're watching this for the last 4 days. Listen, I'm gonna do this every single day. If I get help, if I get support, then I can do this as much as that's possible. This was a really rough time for me. That's why I got on TikTok. I was about to shut down the business. The reason why, because I had the pandemic. I was shut down for 6 months. Then I had 3 hurricanes over here that evacuated all the tourists. Then about 2 months ago, I got a stupid tornado. So I had a lot of crap happening. So I said, okay, last ditch effort. Let's go on TikTok. Let's do some stuff. And let's see if I can educate some people and make people fall in love with aviation. You're never too old to, I mean, I don't think so. You're Kansas City, I don't think so. You are too old. You're never too old to fly. Never. I had 98-year-old. Oh no, you're 43. You can just do it. I mean, just do it. Don't even hesitate. Just go out to your local. Are you living in the U.S. in Kansas City? Is that where you are? Yeah. Are you close to the Dayton Airport? That's the best Air Force museum there is in Dayton, Ohio. It's amazing. Oh, you live in Massachusetts? Okay. Well, listen. Then Massachusetts, you have like what, 1,000 airports in that state. Probably right next to you, there's a small airport. Please go there and don't even hesitate. Okay. I mean, just go and do it. Like, get out there and fly. Yeah. Well, Bradley is gonna be a little, I think, a little too big of an airport first. I would go to a smaller one because it's international. I don't know what's the traffic, but if there's a flight school, you can fly out of there as well. So no worries. Just go out, talk to the instructor, and just do it. All right, we're gonna go down to 5,000 feet for now. Level change, and we're gonna slow down all the way to 210 knots. We are 36 miles out. So we actually got to put the spoilers out so we slow down. Continuous ignition is going to be turned on. We tell the flight to pick up the trash. There is some weather in front of us, a little bit of clouds. So yeah. I can do, Morocco. I don't think so I have Morocco airport, but I can try to look at it. Yeah, listen, the school bus is as cool as it gets as well. I always wanted to do that when I was in communism behind the Iron Curtain. That's driving. At least you're not in an office, you're outside. Alright, so there's an airplane on the right side. You guys cannot see it. Maybe you can see it on, no, you cannot see it on YouTube either. So, yeah. I got 3 viewers on YouTube, so. Drive us semi. Alright, so we're slowing down and we're descending. We're 13,000 feet still. So as soon as we're going to get to 210 knots, it's going to start steeply going down. If you can become a semi-truck driver, then come down here to Florida and fly with me. Well, I hope it's something good coming on my way, because I'm doing this for 12 years for the people, but the last 2-3 years was horrible. I mean, it's just devastating for the tourist industry. It's just crazy, but I'm trying to do as much as I can. But yes, I built this 22 and a half years in my living room. It took forever, but it took a lot of patience, a lot of dedication, a lot of good stuff. So I'm happy to share it with you guys. You'll be in March in Florida. Please stop by, Joshi, please. No, I'm not going to give up, man. I'm not going to give up. My family supports me. My wife supports me. I'm not going to give up. Alright, let's go down a little steeper, because it ain't gonna happen. We're supposed to be at 1,600 feet by that, so we're gonna make a little bit of a turn to the right, so we can get in nicer. We're gonna go to runway 10. Yeah, PC myself is good. Florida, we are in, yeah, the reason why the polar bear coat is on me is because I'm freezing in here. I am in Dunedin, Florida, North Clearwater Beach, right by the Tampa. And the reason why I'm freezing is because the equipment has to be cool. And if I sit for a long period of time, I'm literally dying. I'm shaking. So that's the reason why I have it. And it's my sweater. I made it myself and I love it. So if you have a problem with it, great. Thank you very much, Kansas City. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. This is why I'm doing this, so like someone like you to go out and get aviation and start flying. Don't hesitate. Don't wait. Just do it. All right. We are going to be perfect right now for 5,000 feet. By the next intersection, we have to be at. Oh, it's sunset already at this area, so we're gonna see a lot of sunsets today, I guess. Yeah. You're welcome for the support. Absolutely, don't give up. All right, you're gonna land momentarily. Turn these two lights on. 6,300 feet. We're gonna be down to 1,600 very soon. So if you can see it, I don't know if you can, but there's a green line over here. It's called the banana. That shows where we're gonna actually end up. Just about at 1,600 feet. So now we can turn on lateral navigation. The airplane will start turn towards the final approach fix, and yeah. fully qualifies a go around. Anything. Something is not right. I can't make the runway. If I don't know, there's a deer on the runway. Something is going on with the airport. The weather is bad. It's raining heavily. There's so many. There's an airplane on the runway. Somebody's close to me. He landed. I can't land yet because the guy's there. So there's literally hundreds of reasons why I would go around. So right now we were going down 3,000 feet per minute. I'm going to shallow that out up to about 1,000. I already see the runway, believe it or not. So at this time, I'm going to slow down big time. And we're going to do number one. Actually, we're going to do number one on the auto brake. Actually, as a matter of fact, I'm not even going to do an auto brake because this is the airport where you got to go all the way to the very end, make a turn around, and come back. Yeah, we can do Florida, California. No, that's a very long flight. People would get bored to death on that. I can talk, but that's not the idea. It reminds you of Germany, yeah. If anybody is well versed in TikTok, somebody have to tell me when do I get reinstated on this, because I have no clue. 37 viewers is just I got 5,000 likes already, but I don't know. Each airport I fly to, I gotta buy the airport, guys. So Vancouver is not on the list just yet, but yeah, it can't be a week or two. Oh my God, are you sure? Please don't say it. I hope not, because that's the reality. Then I'm screwed. 5 degrees flaps, gear down, lights on. Okay. Please sit down. Speed brake is armed. Puerto Rico to Dominican Republic, we could do that too, but right now, nice sunset over here at St. Martin already. 15 degrees flaps. We're going to go down to 30 degrees flaps. 136 knots for landing. 30 degrees flaps. We're slowing down. Beautiful, beautiful thing. I'm below the glide slope, so I'm going to have to go up a little bit. Well, if it's 2 weeks, I'm just going to do it for you guys then. Whoever are my loyal people, I'll do it for you no matter what. That's it. Thanks for the gift, guys. I really appreciate it. That helped me tremendously right now. Somehow I gotta survive this crazy part that's going on. It's not easy. We're landing. Thank you, Kansas City. Thank you. I hope it looks beautiful as it looks for me. There's a cruise ship. Guys, we can do East Coast or West Coast. You just tell me which one you want and we can do it. I wanted to do one flight, but I am very loyal to people, so you guys are all here. Might as well I do another one. It's windy. In case you guys didn't notice, I went off course. This is one of the most famous airports because you can almost touch an airplane when they don't fly this high and they are landing. I'm way too fast right now, so
50, 40,
I'm about to touch.
30.
I don't need to use any power to. Boom. Welcome to St. Martin, guys. We're gonna go to the very end. Actually, you know what? I can make a turn right over here. Alright, I'm gonna make a turn right here. Yeah, this is the airport where you have to back taxi on the runway. And there's an airplane coming in. That's kind of weird, huh? I gotta get the hell off of here. That's crazy. I think he's gonna go around. Yeah, he went around. This is one of the reasons why you go around. He was on an approach. He could not land because of me. No, it's not hard to park. Absolutely not. Yeah, he was about to land and he saw me on the runway. He gotta go around. Alright, lights off. Continuous use of strobe lights. Oops. Wrong button. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go right there to that gate. Gate number 1 probably. Oh, even the lights came on. This is very... That guy's... The airplane that you see up there blinking is the one that had to go around. Thanks for following me on Twitch. Thank you. Okay, there's our guy showing us that we're going to have to park right here. Showing in. Stop. Good. Engine cut off. Welcome to St. Martin Island, and we're gonna go. We have electric power. Yeah, we do. All right. So right now, okay. So West Coast or yeah, dude. Literally, if you Angel, if you invite me to Puerto Rico, me and my wife, I can fly down to you in a real plane. Yeah, I wanna go scuba diving, man. I really do. Okay, explain briefly the cockpit. All right, so let me. I'm gonna do that. Okay, Sammy, I'm gonna do that for you. All right, Dallas. You want Washington Dallas to fly from Washington Dallas to where? Dallas, like Dallas, Texas, or Dallas Airport, Washington D.C. Right to left. Well. Actually, we gotta go from left to right, okay? Because that's how it is. All right, DC to where? You Uber me anywhere you want. You know, I Uber too. That's how rough it is right now over here. I have to do that. It's crazy. DC to Atlanta is gonna be a little too long. But if you really want it, I mean, look, if you want, I can do it right now. We can fly from there to Atlanta. But just so you know, it's going to take at least an hour and a half, almost 2 hours to get there, okay? If you want me to do that, I can. But then you're going to have to stay with me, and I will explain it. Yeah, guys, this is real time. So whatever I do, consider it. If you tell me to go from New York to LAX, that's going to take me 5.5 hours. So, yeah, that's just, yeah. Fly to Rochester. I gotta buy Rochester Airport. Let me see if I can do that. Hold on. Let me stop this, okay? Give me one moment. I'm gonna stop the entire thing for a second. And let's see what's gonna happen if I can see Rochester Airport. What we can do is we can go from DC to Rochester, New York. Can anybody look up what the flight time for that? I am going to explain the cockpit in a moment. Let me just do, how about if I take off from whatever we take off from? Charlotte to Atlanta I can do, yes. Absolutely. Is it okay with you guys, Charlotte to Atlanta? But let me check on Rochester, okay? 1 second. Because I know somebody really wanted that before, and Syracuse and stuff like that, so let me just check that really quickly. Alright. So we are Syracuse, I get Rochester, Greater Rochester International. Cost me $13. You want to send me $13 so I can do it? I'm not joking, actually. 1 hour and 25 minutes from Dallas to Rochester, yeah. Rochester to Syracuse. Well, Rochester Airport is $13 for me. Syracuse, if I want to buy it, is going to cost me about 14 or 17. Really depends. Just so you know. Dude, if you send me that money, I'll buy it right now and I fly it. It's absolutely no problem. Joshy, I do that for you right away. Because the airport I have to purchase wherever I want to go. I have a lot of... Charlotte to Atlanta I have. So I don't have to purchase that. It's already done. But again, all the help is appreciated, guys. The more I can give you, the better it is. I'm the happier. Thank you for subscribe, guys. Thank you for YouTube channel to subscribe. Hopefully you guys will love it. Yeah. Alright, so Charlotte to Atlanta. Okay, let's do that. Alright. Charlotte Douglas International Airport. And I will do Rochester, okay? I absolutely will do it. Just so you know, Rochester to Syracuse, I will do it. Just give me a little bit of a time until I actually can purchase it, okay? Oops. This is Charlotte Douglas, okay. So we're going to go from this parking. I'm going to set it up. Then after that, once we take off, I'm going to explain all the entire airplane, what's the cockpit look like and why it is and how it is, okay? One for sure, I will never ever drive in TikTok, that's for sure, because that's like a penalty, like crazy. I am really sorry about it. Thank you, Sammy. Thank you very much for all the gifts, guys. I really appreciate it. It's tremendous for me. I know it sounds really cliche, but it's right now it's actually true. Very true. Alright, we're gonna click on the weather for live. And it's clear and nice in Charlotte. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, Chrissy, it's true. I know it sounds cliche, but it's actually true. Alright, let me turn on the battery again. We're going to turn on ground power. We're going to do a real quick fire test over here. And we're going to do the bottles over here. That the fire extinguishers are working. Now, I'm going to go through one by one every single button. How about that? Okay? Here we go. We just turn on the battery. The battery is basically what it says. It's a battery. The airplane has it. But it's impossible for this airplane to run all the systems, air conditioning system, start the engine, start the galley, and run everything. It's impossible to do that. So for that reason, we also have a standby battery, which is over here, basically. Okay, the standby power over here. And that's not enough either. For that reason, we actually have something over here which is called the ground power. Up here, we check that the ground power is available. It's 335 on the frequency. The volts are 115. So you would basically be able to plug in your iPad and all of that stuff, etc., etc. So the aircraft has power from the gate. We're actually plugged into the airport. So when you literally paying for your airport fee, that's what that is, for the ground crew, for everything else, for the airport to service the airplane. Now what we're going to do is basically our left fuel pump is on. And what that does is we need the left fuel pump on 700 series and all from the 100 series up to 700 series of the 737. But on the 800 you don't need it. So, but I still do it because it's a procedure. And now we're going to start the auxiliary power unit. The auxiliary power unit is situated at the back of the airplane. So in the butt of it, which I'm going to show you if you can see it. Let me try to see it on my TikTok feed. I'm looking at it on my phone. So right here, this is the airplane. Okay? And I'm going to try to show the butt of the aircraft. Right here, there's a butt of the airplane. Right here. Okay, if you can see it. That hole, that's the exhaust, okay, of the auxiliary power unit. Can you guys see that? Yes, okay, good. So that's where the exhaust gas is coming out. This instrument over here shows to me that the exhaust gas is coming out and what the temperature is. So because I don't know what's happening in the back, if there would be any anomaly or whatever, that's why I did the fire test before it. So if there would be any anomaly, it would tell me right away. Fire detection system would tell me that the APU is on fire or something, and I would see it over here that it's everything okay. Now the auxiliary power unit is providing me with 115 volts again, just like the ground power. So now we are using our own fuel, but we're going to turn on the generator for the auxiliary power unit. So essentially, we basically get off of the with the main power from the gate. So basically, they could actually disconnect us. If I wouldn't be at the gate, I would have to start the APU right away because otherwise I can't power on anything. And most of the time when you go a bit to these big airplanes, the APU is already running. It's not using too much gas, but that's what it's doing. So now what I'm going to do is basically going to turn on the fuel pumps, all 4 of them. We have 6. Center tank, left tank, right tank. Okay? 2 for each, 2 pumps for each in case something goes wrong. Okay? With one of them, I can also go back and forth. I can, yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay? Yeah, it's called fuel. That's what I said. Didn't I say it, Robert? I said it's fuel, right? Fuel pumps. What did I say? Okay, that's what I said. I don't know what Robert's talking about. It's the fuel. Yes. So we're going to see over here what our fuel going to be. We're going to go from Charlotte to Atlanta. I'm going to put in 15,000 pounds. That's usually what happens for gas. Well, guys, it's gas. It's a kerosene, all right? It's the same damn thing. One of them is a little bit higher octane. Other than that, that's what that is. Anyway, so picky, Robert, so picky. You're driving, so you don't know what you're talking about. Yeah? Okay. All right, so now we're going to turn on the yaw damper. The yaw damper is the vertical stabilizer. It starts shaking violently when you get close to the speed of sound. This airplane actually does fly close to the speed of sound. Back in the 1970s, you were flying like this if you were flying in the very back of the airplane. So what this one does, it dampens that motion down. So it basically does something that, for that reason, you no longer throw up on airplanes. That's why you don't even have a barf bag anymore, because that's how good the airplanes are today. Next thing, the most important button in the airplane, this one over here is the galley switch. This is what makes your coffee. Let me explain to you guys. You cannot go anywhere unless that button works, because if it's 5 a.m. in the morning, nobody's going to go anywhere unless that thing works, okay? All right? The other one over here that we're going to turn on right now is we're going to go here. We're going to turn on the window heat. We heat the front windows for 2 reasons. One of them is it can get very cold, just like your car window. It can fog up if it's condensation happens or whatever. But the other thing which is really, really interesting and important is that the windows become flexible if they are heated. So if I get a bird strike during takeoff, guess what? It's not going to shatter as easily. It's going to be more flexible. So it's a safety thing as well. Now, over here we got our hydraulics, which we basically turned on already. But we turn off the left hydraulics. The reason why, because that's attached to the nose gear. What happens is on the aircraft, if the toolbar is on it, on the nose gear, and there is no truck in the front of it, back in the 70s, there was some hydraulic spikes. The nose bar, bar, which is in the front, the toolbar, swung either left or right, and it actually broke someone's back up in Chicago's O'Hare. So since that time, there has to be a safety pin installed in order for that to happen, not to break people's things. So you don't turn on the hydraulics until you actually get okay from down from the crew, the guy who actually is down there with a headset telling us and talking to us. And this time I'm actually going to do a real pushback. Hopefully you will hear what the guys are talking from the ground. So the next thing up here is, this is your air conditioning. Okay, so we're going to turn on the air conditioning packs. Isolation valve is open, and over here is the ram doors are open. so we don't over pressurize the aircraft, so the excess air can go out and we don't do something stupid. So the ram doors are open, all of that. Now I'm going to go through really quickly because you can't see this right now. But what I'm going to do, and by the way, on YouTube I'm going to have 3 cameras. You will be able to see the flight management computer. You will be able to see the entire thing, the instruments and all of that. So you will be able to see all the stuff that I'm going to do. So right now we're going to tell the inertial reference system that we're in Charlotte, North Carolina. And up here, I'm going to turn on the gyroscopes. Okay? So the gyroscopes are 2 spinning wheels that are spinning really, really fast. Okay? I'm going to be 70 years old by the time I learn all this. No, you don't, because this is a 737 jetliner. You don't have to learn this much just to become a private pilot. So don't worry about that, okay? My YouTube is live right now. You can go to @SimCenter Tampa Bay, subscribe. I'm also on Twitch, but I only have 1 camera, and it's still not that good of a it's not that good of a setup yet, but I'm working on it. So hopefully I'll be one of those YouTube stars or something like that, because then I will make a non-for-profit for aviation for people to learn and do stuff. So guys, I can literally get as much support as I can because I want to do something really good for the world. Anyway, now the next thing over here, I'm gonna basically our inertial reference system is already good. Now we're gonna set the barometric pressure over here to 2984 as the barometric pressure. So that's our pressure at Atlanta, 2984. On the other side as well, they have to be synced. Okay. Now the next thing what we're gonna do is we're gonna go Charlotte to KATL to Atlanta. Now runway, I have no idea what the wind is, so 268 degrees, so that means we're gonna actually take off towards the south. Okay. So we always want to take off into the wind and land into the wind. The reason for that is because of this. So let's say I am just about to land and I have a wind gust just all of a sudden coming. The airplane can only go up. Okay, so that's not that bad if it's coming from behind. Because if it's coming from behind, it pushes me down onto the ground. I actually can crash, and that's not a good thing. That's why wind shear is a problem, and we have wind shear detectors in airplanes like this. So that's one of the reasons why we would want to go around, because there's wind shear in front of us. That's a sudden change, shifting of the wind from one direction to the other, and that would be a problem. Okay? Now, the next thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off from 18 center, so towards the south, because the wind is coming. I mean, it's a crosswind, but it's coming from the south, just about 4 degrees difference from complete crosswind. All right. Our gross weight right now is 129,000, actually 130,000 pounds. 5,000 pounds is the reserve in case something goes wrong. Okay. And we're gonna do 30 on the cost index, which is the fuel efficiency calculation for the aircraft, and we're gonna fly probably 24,000 feet. But let me see what these guys are actually doing. All right, hold on 1 second. Let me just check on it really quickly. So. CLT Charlotte. I'm checking on flightaware.com what the guys are doing actual flight. ATL Atlanta to Hartsfield, and all right, Atlanta Delta just arrived, Delta 2320. They took 24,000 feet. That's what I was thinking of. Now, the reason why it's 24,000, not 25,000. From the east to the west, it's even numbers. From the west to the east is odd numbers. So you don't actually go... Oh, it's 2994 in Atlanta? Okay. Well, it's 2984 over here in Charlotte. Okay. Now we have a 44-minute flight time from wheels up to touchdown. Actually, okay. Airlines are weird, because they start the clock when they leave the gate and they stop the clock when they are when you touch down. So the taxi time is also taken into the flight time, but that's okay. All right. So execute. It's 19 degrees Celsius in Charlotte. 5 degrees flaps is what we're going to do. We're going to take off with 129 knots. Our departure is going to be, according to FlightAware, is that they just took that Delta flight. It's Bob Z 4 to Tinsley. That's an intersection, just like your street signs on your when you go to somewhere. I don't know what the wind is in Atlanta, but let me check really quickly. So we can see where, actually I can see the real live traffic over here where they're landing. So they're landing towards the west. So we're gonna do runway, let me see really quickly. We're gonna probably do runway 26 right. So runway 26 right, instrument landing, Haynes intersection, and the arrival is gonna be Aussie 1. And it is Lewy is the intersection. So now, check over here, everything is happy. Yep. And now we're going to check really quickly if everything is okay. Yep, it is. Alright, so now we're good. Okay? Alright. Thank you, Kansas City, for all the gifts. Thank you. Alright, so now what I do is I set over here 6,000 feet for departure. By the way, the elevation is 700 feet over in Charlotte, so that's what I have, and that's why the barometric pressure is important. And Atlanta is about 1,050, but we're going to find out in a second. As a matter of fact, let me see it really quickly. What's the Atlanta Hartsfield is. The elevation in 26 right is 990 feet, so I'm going to set 1,000 over here. And 24,000 for the pressurization system. All right, so we got that. All right. Thank you. All right. Okay. Thanks for the support. Okay, so we got everything up right now. It's all good. We're gonna set this guy over here for 142 knots for our single engine operation speed. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn on the fasten seatbelt sign. We're gonna turn on the anti-collision light. And let me do this really quickly. I promise we're gonna do a full-blown pushback procedure. So let me do that. I hope I have Charlotte for that. You guys will be able to hear what the guys on the ground are saying. If I can do that at Charlotte. I don't know if I have it or not.
GSX has been disabled on this airport by user settings.
I have no clue why. Okay, so I cannot do it over here. So that's what that is. Now let me try it one more time.
GSX has been disabled on this airport by user settings.
Okay, so I gotta update this for that. Okay, so what happens over here? The guy walks in and he says, Captain, we are ready for pushback. Okay, I would ask for pushback clearance from the ground control. The ground control will tell me, yeah, pushback is approved. So let me do this like over here. Okay, so here, ground services. We're gonna go here. Let me turn off. I can't really do that. So here, request pushback.
Charlotte ground Olive 745 requesting pushback.
I'm gonna sip a drink until that happens. So the truck is showing up. I can see the truck's shadow. You would not see it from here. So you would literally gotta trust the guy who's down there. You can hear the truck, but that's it. should probably do maybe a subscription stuff where people could subscribe for this fully, and I would go more detail into some serious stuff. Yeah, I should. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, Sammy. Thank you. Where are you at, Sammy? Where are you? What state are you in, or which? Are you in London, England? Oh my God!
Charlotte ground ball at 745.
How you doing?
Requesting the end of pushback.
I was there 8 times. 7 times I actually thought that. Hold on, I gotta push back a little more. This thing is stupid. This is the problem with Microsoft Flight Sim. Yeah, London was a weird one because I was there 8 times. 7 times people were telling me there is sun, there is sun, there is actually the sun. Sometimes we do have sunny days. I'm like, you're lying. So the seventh time I never seen the sun. It was always gray and rainy. But then on the 8th time when I was there, man, I was in the London Eye on the top of London, and I could see like something like 60 miles away, almost see the shoreline. And yeah, apparently Santa does exist. Okay. I'm still being pushed, hopefully. Yep, I am. Okay, at this time we're far enough, we can start the engines. So the first thing we do is we turn off the air conditioning packs. I don't know if you guys noticed this or not, but what happens is, all right, so the reason why the air conditioning is turned off on a flight every single time when they start the engines is because you need all the power from the auxiliary power, you need all the high pressure compressed air to actually spool up the engine. You can't start this with a generator. Okay, you can't start it with electricity. It's not like your car. So what you do is you basically let me stop the pushback. Hold on. All right. So what happens is you need high pressure compressed air. So you need all the power to be able to start this puppy up. Okay, and that's what we're doing. So parking brake is set. We're going to start the engine. So packs off. We're going to give it. And now what happens, the valve is actually opening up. So what happens is the engine is starting to spool up. You can see it over here. If you can zoom in, or if you're watching on TV, you probably can see it. 25% of N2. So the high pressure compressor spools up inside. And now we give it fuel. The exhaust gas temperature is rising, and the N1 is rising. So the big, huge fan is starting to spool up. That's what's basically happening. It's not in my house. It's at my center. I have an arcade over here, so that's what this is. It's a simulator, but it was in my house. I built it for 22 and a half years in my living room for me as a hobby, and I started to educate people and get people into fall in love with aviation. I mean, listen, guys, I had about 8 people so far who became pilots from here, who started out as 19-year-old, 16-year-old, 14-year-old kids. Okay, I have also a race car driver who's right now racing professionally. So I get a lot of stuff. 9,000 square feet house. No, you don't need that much. This actually fits in a small room, so it's not a big deal. We're gonna start the now. So we're gonna do the generator over here. Now what we're gonna start the left engine. Same procedure. N1 rising. Oh, sorry, N2 rising. So the high pressure compressor. Once it's 25%, we're gonna give it fuel. EGT rising. N1 rising. The simulator would cost about $150,000 if you would want to do it. And yes. All right. So this one's over here. The engine is started. Generator is on. Hydrostatic system, hydraulic system, packs, bleed air, and we're good. Continuous ignition. We continuously ignite the engines. Yes, 150,000. That's correct. So we continuously ignite the engines. Why? Because water is heavier than gas. You can have condensation water in the gas, and what you do is water can go into my engines during takeoff or landing, and it would quit the engine just because it would be pretty bad. So I don't like that. So for that reason, we constantly ignite the engines. All right. You know all the 6 switches where they are for the fuel right here. Okay, now the next thing what we're gonna do, all right, So now everything is set over here. We're going to do auto throttle. We're going to do rejected takeoff. Rejected takeoff in case there is a, I don't know, an alligator in the middle of the runway. Okay, it actually happened to me. I was taking off from, I was landing in LaBelle, Florida, and there was a freaking alligator in the middle of the runway, believe it or not. We had to call the guys down on the ground to get a broom or something to push the alligator off so we can actually land. We had to go 3 times around because of that. All right, now, next thing, and you never know, if there is nobody at the airport, I got to go to another airport to land. All right? No, you don't have to dump fuel in a 737, believe it or not. It's designed that way so it can land in max gross weight. Okay? All right, now we're going to do 5-degree flaps. So we're going to, that's standard for like, you do 25 out of Midway, because it's a short runway, or you do 25 at Burbank, California. All right. Now we have this APU off, lights on, and Microsoft still does not have the lights on for this, what I'm doing with. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to start taxiing out. So we're going to go to runway, what did it say? I have no clue.
Hold position, follow
For
745.
traffic, okay. I'm going to make a right turn over here. Let's see, press, departing straight out. We're going to go to runway 18 center. That's what I wasn't thinking of. Let me get the chair up a little bit so I can reach the rudder pedals for this. All right, let's go. All right, so I see the shadow. So there's an airplane right next to me, behind me.
Roger, Wallet 745.
Yep, that's Spirit Airlines right in front of me. That's what it was. So we're gonna follow him, I think. Or is he parking? I don't know, what is he doing? How many hours of sim will I need for training? You will not, because if you become a private pilot, you can do all of that in a Cessna. It's nice and sunsetty already up in Charlotte. The sun just set. It's 5 o'clock already. Oh my God. That's crazy. How you doing, active gamer? You want to fly for the major airlines? God bless you. Go get yourself a pilot license and start on your career. It's worth it. All right, we're going to go out to runway 18 center. You're going to do a bunch of simulator times if you want to fly for the major airlines. Quite a bit. You need 14 hours of type rating in a simulator, so it's regardless, you're going to do it no matter what. That's cool. You flew a small plane. I'm sure you love flying then. Once you're hooked, you're hooked. Thank you, Sammy. Thank you very much. I'm going to go in more detail for the rest of the stuff in a minute. Down here by the checklist, by the way, this is our communication radios over here. These are the fire detection systems, communication radio 1 and 2, navigation radio 1 and 2. We have automatic direction finder radios in the back, and a rudder and air alarm trim in the back, but that's it. And we also have this clock for telling other airplanes where we are in the tower and the controlling agency. You got the controls for a few minutes. Was it cool, Active Gamer? Awesome. Why do I do this? I want to inspire people to become pilots. Guys, this is my 5th day on TikTok. I had thousands and thousands of followers in 5 days, but now TikTok limited me because I did a boo-boo. I was driving while I was telling people that I'm coming for a live. I didn't know I cannot do that, so I don't know if it's for 48 hours they're going to limit me. I don't know if they're going to limit. I don't even know how you found me right now. I don't know how it works. Yeah. Hi from Texas. Happy holidays. Have a safe travel. Thank you very much. It's a simulator, so I'm going to be safe no matter what, but thank you. I'm originally from Hungary. I live in Dunedin, Florida, where my arcade is. I only have 47 viewers. I don't know how this one works. You used to live in Tampa. Dude, it's awesome. It's amazing. I love living here. It's great. So we have a Learjet in front of us. That's actually a private plane that is really flying, just so you know. Alright, at this time, we're gonna just stop right in front of this dude. So that's a Learjet. It's very tiny compared to us. Yeah, Florida, please come visit me, fly with me. It costs, on Spirit Airlines, guys, anywhere you're coming from, it's going to cost you probably less than $150 to come over here. And I give you $100 bucks, 20 bucks off, so it's only going to be $100 for an hour to fly it with me. I'm more than happy to see you. Alright, so we just asked for takeoff clearance. I'm going to set the parking brake for a moment. We're going to set the trim. On runway 18 right, somebody's landing. This guy's taking off. They're going to let us go onto the runway in a second and just line up. Yeah, you would get, absolutely, for a tiny airplane like that, I can get it damn close. He's not going to, I don't care what kind of jet mass he has. It's not going to be a problem. He's tiny. If a 747 is in front of me, or an Airbus 380 or a 757, 777, I'm not going to go that close. But in a tiny one like this, I do. Alright, line up and wait. So lights on, strobe lights, wing lights, flight attendants, please be seated for departure. We're going to get onto the runway. Call of Duty. I don't know if you can fly on that. I didn't know that. Thanks for all the gifts, guys. I really appreciate it. Seriously, like, that helps tremendously. So we did check a recall over here. This guy actually shows up if anything goes wrong. I am not a CFI, not a commercial flight instructor. I'm a ridiculously amazing enthusiast, let's put it this way. I built this beast in my living room for so I can show to people how things fly. But I did it for myself as a hobby. It took 22.5 years to build this beast, and it became pretty awesome. It became more than what I thought it's going to be. Let's put it this way. I didn't think it's going to be that good, because when I started this, it was 1995, so I lived long enough to be able to see the full potential of this, and it has better visuals than a $22 million simulator now, because Microsoft did an incredible job. Alright, we're clear for takeoff. 40% throttle. Heading select is already done, 187 degrees. Alright, so what we did now is basically the auto throttle is started. We are rolling. Airspeed alive. $80 knots, cross check complete. We checked that both sides say 80 knots. V1, rotate. Rotate means we basically leave the ground. We're already at V2, so in case I lose one of my engines, I'm fine. It's a little windy over here. Positive rate, gear up, RTO off, lights off. We turn off the retractable landing gear, landing light, so it's not a problem. Alright, we are flying, and there is wind, guys. I got a direct crosswind, as I said. Alright, flaps 1, and flaps up. Lateral navigation. We actually can go to our first thing over here. Gear is up and locked. We're climbing to 6,000 feet in a nice sunset. Thank you, Ivan, for the nice comment. Was this interesting enough, the explanations and everything? Yes, awesome. Thank you. Alright, there's a plane above me about 20,000 feet or 30,000 feet. You're welcome. I'm going to do this every day, guys. Beautiful sunset in front of us. I'm going to lower the nose for a second so you guys can see it. There's actually a beautiful sunset right now. We're leveling up at 6,000 feet for a second. Yeah, I can go over the approach plates. Sure, absolutely. Once I have another camera that I can move on YouTube, I will show you. Alright, so now we're going to Blanche, is our next intersection. We're going to speed up a little bit over here and climb up to 24,000 feet. I'm going to do that with level change. 320 knots. I'm going to hit autopilot. So now we're climbing. I'm on autopilot. The airplane takes care of everything. Hey, yeah. Well, listen, Ivan. Where do you live, Ivan? Where do you live? Michigan. Freaking cold, man. Just move down here. Plenty of jobs. Every single possible way that you're working, you can do that job over here. It's fun, nice, warm, ocean, beaches, palm trees, beautiful. So come down. Everybody's moving to Florida. Everybody. This place is booming like it's ridiculous. Yeah, up there is freaking cool. Dude, look at me. Look at me what I'm wearing in here. Outside is like 26 degrees Celsius, like almost 84 degrees. Let me see what the hell is it outside in Tampa right now. Just for the hell of it. And I'm freezing in here. Because for the machines I have to have it on cold. The temperature, oops, hold on. That's not what I wanted to do. The weather. Guys, it's 22 degrees Celsius over here. So yeah, it's really cold in Michigan. I don't want that anymore. Never again. Alright, 10,000 feet, lights up, continuous ignition off. Without the flight ticket can start working.
Atlanta Center Village says our flight is taxi miles south of Kilo Alpha Kilo Hotel, 9,700 feet. Request flight follow.
Thanks for all the support, guys. I really appreciate it. It's tremendous. I'll do this as much as I possibly can.
Roger, follow 745.
I really appreciate it. Thank you. I hope I'm doing something good for you guys and for all the people. Once YouTube will, I mean not YouTube, but I'm on YouTube and on Twitch. But as soon as TikTok will release me from its bondage, then I will have thousands of people to show and do all of this stuff. So hopefully it's gonna work. Yep, you're flying with me. You're flying with me for now. Thank you. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you very much. Tomorrow I will start flying at noon. Today I gotta go drive some Uber so I can make some money. Because my center is here. I have the coolest arcade in the world, but nobody knows where I am. You guys want to see my arcade until we get to up? Yeah, pilot shortage. Guys, do I have to say that politicians are stupid, or pretty much everybody knows it? Because it's not a question. Look, pilot shortage. Colgan Air crash back in the day was because of fatigue, not because of lack of training. So what Congress did is a knee-jerk reaction. They made it so you have to have 1,500 hours of flight time. One of the dumbest things I have ever seen that has happened coming out of aviation. They limited the airline industry to be able to get new pilots. Right now, a lot of people, because of the pandemic, all the senior pilots basically said, okay, I'm done. They went into early retirement. So you get all the yahoos right now trying to become pilots, but now there are more instructors than pilot wannabes. So all the instructors can't get to it where they want to. So the problem is it's huge because there's not enough pilots. So now you get like $80,000 bonus just to join an airline. That's literally what's going on. So It's crazy. It's the dumbest thing that Congress could ever have done. I hope they're going to lower it a little bit, but they are. I mean, listen, look at what Congress is doing. They have less approval rating than hell. So, for real. Yeah. All right, let me show you guys what my place looks like. I'm close today, so on TikTok I can show you. Alright, so this is how the cockpit looks. This is where we're flying right now. Actually no, because that's where Tampa, this is how I look. That's on my iPad. Every pilot has an iPad next to it. It's like that. So if you look here, this is where we're flying right now. Right at North Carolina, going towards South Carolina. I think we already went into South Carolina, so that's what that is. That's the flight management computer down there. Those are the hydraulics and the controllers, things like that. The engine instrumentations, primary flight display, navigation display. You can see the airplanes that are flying around. Right there by the sun, you can actually see an airplane flying in front of us. That's the guy that you see over here, probably up here on the top. That guy, and he is 11,000 feet above us and descending. And that's what that is. That green line shows where we're going to actually reach 24,000 feet. So that's actually happened. So we were faster than TC, which is top of climb. Okay, that's landing gear since 1977. It has since 1950s. It has to look like and feel like a landing gear. Okay. All right. Now, what I'm going to show you is what's going on over here. So this one over here, I'm not turning it on, but this is a full motion chair. Pitch, roll, yaw, all of that. This is ridiculously amazing because what you do with this is you can fly an F-16 or drive a car and you feel everything. These ones over here are fighter trainers. This one over here is an F-16. This is right here. This is what we fly here. We're back. Right now we're flying right there. We are, is that, I don't know where the hell are we? Something. KGSP. I think it's Spartanburg or something. No, Spartanburg, we're right at Spartanburg, South Carolina. Yeah, so. Seriously, your husband is from Hungary? His last name starts with an E and 5 letters. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, listen, you can give me a call on my, go to simcentertampabay.com. You can give me a call. All right, so this is what's going on right now. The sun is still setting because we went up really high. So down on the ground it was different. When we're going towards the west, 500 miles an hour, the Earth is turning with 1,000 miles an hour. So we still see the sun, believe it or not. It actually is happening. No, Lizzie, the Earth is not flat. I just can say I don't really want to push you away from here, but please get yourself an 8th grade education. For the love of God, all you have to do is just get some geography, which apparently they no longer teach. I don't have a slightest clue why not, but that's what it is. This is how the sunset looks in here, guys. The entire shell of the aircraft was made by styrofoam with a ridiculous amount of work. That's what that is. So this thing runs on single PC, 27 USB cables, 9 monitors, 29 programs simultaneously. The avionics software alone that the instruments are, it's $15,000. So yeah, it didn't hurt to ask. That's correct. At least you are an upstanding person, guys. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with the flat Earth stuff. I mean, they figured this out almost 1,000 years ago, so you don't have to be a genius to figure that out. The satellites are not Christmas ornaments up on a dome. You can't see them. I used to teach astrophysics, so I tell you to believe me that the Earth is not flat, but for the love of God, it's very easy with simple you know, it's not hard to figure this out, okay? I mean, that's what it is. This is where I see what my YouTube page is looking like right now. You can go subscribe on Twitch and on YouTube. I will do this every single day for you guys. Hopefully, you can also friend me on Facebook. You can find me very easily. My bio is there, so you can find me. It's not that hard. I love what I'm doing, so this is great. I'm still limited by TikTok because of my driving. And now I'm going to put you guys over here to back into the cockpit so I can go back and land in Atlanta. All right. Hopefully this will look good. The Poseidon patch up there is from the United States Navy. I got it. They love this, and this is the 737 that they actually fly. Okay. That patch up there, actually, let me show you, hold on. For you, if you were in the Army, you know what I'm talking about. These are the submarine hunters. That patch over there is very precious to me because I know the crew on one of them. And, I mean, guys, I love the U.S. military because it's giving freedom, not just to us in the United States, but to the Earth, as far as I'm concerned. I wanted to join it, but I couldn't, so sucks. I really wanted it. Didn't happen. You're welcome for the simulation, absolutely. Alright, now we're gonna go and land very soon. Our top of climb, top of descent, I'm gonna tell you in a second how far we are. Right now we are 128 miles out. Our top of descent is going to start in 46 miles from now. I'm going to get my drink. Alright, squawk. What, please, can you explain squawk and how it links to a visit from an F-18 jet? Okay, I tell ya. So, squawk is a 4-number code. Every airplane takes off, gets a 4-letter code, 4-digit code, worldwide. What happens is, as as you're flying, you're transmitting your altitude, your speed, and your heading, and some other stuff. That's transmitted down, as long as there's line of sight, down to the controlling agency. They see what's your heading, your speed, and what your heading is. That data is transmitted right back to every one of the airplanes, so we get that data that I am or somebody else is transmitting down. So what happens is I can see over here all of the airplanes on my traffic collision avoidance system. Now, what the bloody hell that has to do with an F-18 jet when they are visiting you? I'm going to give you a specific reason. One of my friends seriously messed up, okay? Alright. So when you go down to Key West, if you don't go inside the ADIZ zone, which is the United States border, okay, offshore, you go outside of that, and you start coming in. If you don't communicate to someone, a controlling agency, then what's going on is you're basically just coming in as a bogey. So if you have no communication, let's say you're coming from the Bahamas, and you don't communicate to the tower or to the controlling agency, what they're gonna come and get you. So this friend of mine was kind of pissing his pants because all of a sudden two F-16s showed up. One of them was next to him, behind him the other one. And the guy was like, scared to death because the F-16 right next to him, very close, came up and started to tell him, basically, to rock your wings, if you understand what I'm saying. So he had to do this. And the guy was showing that he was armed. There was two sidewinders on it, so he could have been shut down if he didn't do what they were saying. The pilot told him he had communication problems, by the way. He didn't have his radio, okay? So there's a protocol what you have to do when that happens. So what happened is the guy had to basically follow him. They landed at, he landed at Key West. The two F-16s landed at the Naval Air Station. And then what happened, I don't know why, but they could have gone to Homestead. I don't know if they landed or not, but something happened. The guy landed, he was visited by someone. Turned out to be that he really had a problem with his radio, so he didn't even get fined or didn't even get a paperwork. But they kind of told him, please don't go outside of the border because if you come back, they get pissed off. So that's basically what happens. That's literally how it works. And look, you just gotta be aware of this, okay? I mean, if you mess up on your navigation, instead of Key West, you can end up in Cuba, and they're not looking at you very happily. All right, if you do that. And I know someone who did, okay? Yeah. Well, if a fighter jet comes, it's not good, but that does not mean that you are in serious trouble. If you're going to Washington, D.C. without talking to someone, yeah, you're going to be landed like in 5 minutes. Like, that's not a question, okay? I mean, they don't play around with that thing. There are certain ways of what you break as far as rules. But, like you see, I don't know what you do. I mean, are you still active or are you just doing something? I'm going to start descending. I have Air Force in the family, then you know, yeah. Guys, I live right next to U.S. CENTCOM, so I know more military person that I do a lot of Wounded Warrior project for the vets. I helped them before. I want to hook up with the tunnel to towers as well, so anyway. Now we're going to go down to 11,000 feet, actually 12, because we're going from east to west. So we're going to level change, start going down, 275 knots. You did 8 years. God bless you, thanks for your service. So we started our descent. Check my messages. Well, you're welcome, but I didn't do what you did. I wish I did. I wanted to do everything for this Constitution. At least I love what's going on right now because people are waking up. They are seeing how stupid people can be. So it's kind of funny what's going on right now. we're descending. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lower the lights so you guys can see a little bit nice. Alright, let me lower the light so you guys see a nice sunset blending. Let's see if that's going to be okay for the brightness of the screen. Yeah, it is. We're good. That's the sun going down over there. Maybe it's a little bit too bright still, but is it too bright, or you want me to put the light back on? Is it good like this? Okay, good. All right. I'm going to leave it like this. You can see the sun right now, literally disappearing. There's a plane flying up there, 2 of them actually. All right, we're going to Atlanta. It's actually warmer than Florida. Not now, but usually during the summer. Almost nobody knows this. But if you're in Jonesboro Road in the middle of August, trust me, it's a lot warmer than Florida. All right, we're gonna land very soon. Number 1 for our auto brake. And by the way, this is how the light test looks when every single light comes on. This is how we are what we do is we can do all the tests for all the lights. So the reason why we do that, by the way, was one time in 1977 one of the airliners crashed because that light over there, that guy, that's a landing gear. What it did, it burnt out. 197 people died in the Everglades, and the reason why we do now up here a second set, so that will never happen again. Every light, every switch, every knob, everything represents over here a death from 1903 when the Wright brothers first flew. So this is the safest way of traveling, guys. That's how many lights, and that's how many switches, and that's how many knobs we have, so you can go from one place to the other safely. All right, now
Transition now
I'm gonna land towards the west. So the next altitude we gotta be is gonna be 5,000 feet. So we're gonna do that. It's according to the charts over here. I'm looking also on a flight management computer. Thank you very much, Kansas City. Thank you very much. I don't know who you are, but God bless you. I really appreciate it. I don't even know what those things are yet. This is. I just started doing this, so I have no clue. I started a subscription. You can join it if you want. I will do this as much as I can. For the subscription people, I will try to do a lot more. I don't know how that is, but I will try to do something where you will learn a lot, and I do content where it will be worth joining. Yeah, Copilot is not here because I don't have one. I just fly myself. What do you mean? Oh, the Copilot? Yeah, so I don't know. Oh, he has no idea how to do it. He doesn't know about TikTok either. He knows a lot about marketing, but not TikTok. He's learning it as we are. Yeah, the dude yesterday, yeah, his name is Gavin. He's a cool guy. Very, very cool guy. I'm looking at on YouTube. It's okay over there as well. Yeah, DM me. Thank you very much. Yeah. I don't know how TikTok works. I really want to learn. Because apparently this one is doing more marketing than I have ever done. more people found out about this place in the last 4 days, 5 days than, you know, I mean, this is where we are today. All right. This works is like I see people, you know, joining, but then people get cut off, or I don't know what's happening. I don't get it. I mean, I got 10,900 likes out of 40 people. I don't understand that. How does that work? How is it even possible? So it's either they are not. Oh, they come and leave. Yeah, but not before. I had 4,000 people at one point watching me for like an hour and a half. So I don't know how does that work. Oh, it's you tapping? I love you, thank you. You have kids? You didn't tap 10,000 times, did you? Jesus. And what does that do if I get likes? Does that really help? Like, maybe for the algorithm? I don't know.
Center Mullen, 745, 11,600 feet.
You haven't stopped. Does that help my channel? Is that what it is? Oh yeah, okay. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, help me to see. Oh, okay, alright. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, thanks for the likes then. Oh my god. It's a boost, you know, to more people. Okay. And anybody is like a TikTok guru that knows how long? I mean, it's really gonna be 2 weeks until I get my things back? Seriously? I cannot do anything about it? You're a creator too. Oh, I gotta check out your place. I don't know what to do. I can email TikTok. Okay. Try and fight it. Well, listen, I mean, it's not going to be more than 2 weeks, right? I hope so. It's exactly, it's going to be 2 weeks no matter what. 24, 48 hours is already stopped. It's my first time, yeah. I will never do that again, trust me. Never again. This driving thing, I did not. Could be 1 week, damn. Well, then you guys gonna be my watchers. I'm gonna do it for you no matter what. Listen, if I get like a lot of followers, I make this into a non-for-profit. I'm not gonna make money with this except on social media. Yeah, visited me on a couple days ago. Thank you very much. Yeah, you George, you are the engineer from Boeing. Yeah, protection. Yeah, gap moderators. I'm gonna do it. Okay, hi George. Nice to meet you. We have a Boeing engineer who actually built the actual airplane over here. Yeah, I got limited by TikTok because I was driving and telling people that I'm going to be live very soon while I was driving, and TikTok limited me. So now I'm in prison, TikTok prison. Never thought I will say those words ever in my life. All right, traffic collision avoidance system. I had an airplane close to me about 5 miles. I don't see it. It's blinking somewhere, but it's okay. Thank you for the gift. Yep, TCAS, Traffic Collision Avoidance System. So again, the way that works, I transmit data down, how I go, what's my heading, what's my speed, what's my altitude, and other stuff amongst. And then that's transmitted down to the controlling agency. The controlling agency directly transmits it right back, and my radar picks it up, okay? And then I see it over here, what's going on, just like they do. I don't know the exact intricate details of it, how it works, but that's basically the gist of it. All right, we're 5,000 feet. We're a little low. We still have 43 miles, so I'm a little low. But Atlanta is going to be busy, so I might have to limit the traffic a little bit. Thank you for the likes, guys. Thank you. 13,000 likes. That's crazy. From like 40 people. Oh, you look good. Okay, so you can watch it. Are you watching on a TV or on a phone, George? And I don't know how it looks on YouTube. On a phone, okay, all right. If the visuals are good like that, great. Hopefully YouTube looks good as much. All right, let me check. Hold on. It's all right. It's not that bad. You're welcome. All right, we're going to turn on towards our last intersection, which is going to be our final approach mix. Sorry, initial approach mix, not final. Initial approach mix. Yep, it is Atlanta. We're getting very close to the airport really soon. I don't see downtown yet, but I will. I am 33 miles out. Actually, hold on, let me see. Oh yeah, I do. Okay. It's on the right side. You guys don't see it on TikTok, but that's fine. I am right over highway. What the hell is this? Highway 124. Okay. We're to Atlanta. Yep, this is Atlanta. Gonna land in a minute. Not a minute. We're 30 miles. Let me ask for landing clearance. It's gonna give me something left. Right. Nearest airport. The Hartsfield. Okay, I can't yet. Not close enough. There's so many airports in the United States, it's crazy, guys. I'm going to push this button here. That's how many airplanes I have within 40 miles in Georgia. That's insane. Look at this. Here you guys can see it. That's it, literally. I don't fly with airlines. I'm a private pilot. I built this beast for 22 and a half years in my living room as a pet project. Kept the dream alive, and this is it. Thoughts on the Concorde? Make it more fuel efficient, bring it back so people can enjoy it. That's my thoughts on the Concorde. It was very expensive, only for the rich people. It was an amazing machine. My favorite airplane of all time is the 747-400. Nothing beats that. Yeah, this is a simulation. This is not real, but I made it so it looks and feels like the actual airplane. And And I guarantee you, you sit here, you are not doing different than what the real pilots do. This is as real as it gets. So apparently I'm limited to 50 people or something, or 46. I don't get that, how that works. You could have just given me a warning. Seriously, like just a warning. Yeah, I would be in a uniform if this was a real airplane. But just so you know, you can fly a 737 in your pajamas if you own it. Yeah, I agree too. They could have just given me. Airbus. Okay, Airbus is a laptop with a stick. That's not an airplane. You're a network administrator, not a pilot. When you're that on that thing, that's like that's my personal opinion. You don't really fly anymore to that degree, guys. It's literally like the airplane is doing almost everything for you. You just turn knobs and that's it. Fact is that, yeah, Peterson. Yep, that's what it is. It's a laptop with a stick. You are not a. I don't think so. You're an airplane. All right, we're going 26 right. We're set up for it. So ILS is 11010. 11010. And then we're going to set 275 on our final approach course. 275 over here. And lights, continuous ignition. Flight attendants, please be seated for landing. I am slowing down big time. I want to get it here quick. Yeah, people more. Yeah, I can have emergency situations, but I don't need it.
Big Eagle.
Yep, that's when it tells you that you're turning way too steep. Sometimes we have to do this. Specifically when you get squeezed into between two airplanes in Atlanta. No question. Alright, let's slow down a little bit. I'm gonna throw out the spoilers. This is like a funky landing, let's put it this way. It would be already established by this time. Alright, flaps wide. We're gonna drop the gear. There's a plane in front of us. Two of them actually landing. That's why it said traffic. Yeah, people mover, yeah. It's an automatic thing, you know, I mean, it's what it is. It's great. Listen, Airbus 380 so far was the quietest plane I ever sat on. And the 787. The 747 is quiet as well with the new engines. The 737-800, oh my god. And it was born in the same year I was. So 747 rocks in every possible way that you can imagine. There's nothing better than that. Alright, we are on a glide slope. I'm going to do a traditional ILS. Right here, if you can see it, it actually changed. This is my glide slope. This is my localizer. The center of the runway is right here. So I got to move a little bit to the right. We get an 18 knot wind directly from ahead. 30 degrees flaps. We're going to land with 138 knots. So I'm going to set this guy over here for a little bit. Down to 138. So we know what's going to be our touchdown speed. I don't have to be on that one right now, but airlines require that you're on a reference speed. I have been a pilot for 23 years. Became a pilot 2000. I mean, a student pilot at that time, but I'm flying since then. Yep, traffic. We got that. There's another guy going to the other runway on a parallel. So when you land on a busy airport like this, that thing just goes on and on and on and on. It's like, it's annoying as hell, but that's what it is. Okay, we're a little too fast, so we're going to slow down. We're 2,800 feet right now.
Clear.
2984, we're happy. Okay, we're below the glide slope. As soon as I go below the glide slope, it starts sparking. Because you can hit cell phone towers and stuff like that. So it's do an emergency flight for you. I can do a go around, but I don't really want to do emergencies right now. I gotta stuff for it, so
Clear to land runway
it'll be kind of
26
funny
right, left
to do that. Next to the runway, there are 2 white and 2 red lights. If it's the saying goes like this: 4 white, you're flying like a kite. You're too high. Red over white, you're all right. You are on the glide path. 4 red, you're dead. That's the way how it works. I don't know about air traffic controllers drinking on the job. I doubt it. Alright, we're above the glide slope now. I got a gust of wind, believe it or not. Right now it's 15 knots from 286 degrees. It's almost direct on the runway, but it was shifting for a second. Right now it's 287 degrees, 14 knots. It's right here. It's actually showing constantly. I will do the instruments on YouTube. Once I get other 2 cameras, I will maybe even, so I might have 4 cameras at the same time. So you will be able to see the instruments. You will be able to see all the stuff. Alright, now I'm going to shut up for a second. Oh, it was on national news. Oh my god, okay. Our peripheral vision is impeccable for every pilot because we are able to read stuff while we are looking at the runway.
Approaching minimums.
Meaning I see a lot over here right now. I can pay attention, multitasking to a lot of stuff. Pilots don't read TikTok while they are landing, so don't worry about that. We do take this seriously because I want to get home.
50.
Alright, 50 feet,
30.
10 feet, we cut the power.
10.
Pitch down. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Atlanta Hartsfield International Airport. But local time right now is 5:54 p.m. We hope you have enjoyed this flight with us out of Charlotte. Alright, we press the brakes. Auto brake is off. And there is a Delta airplane right in front of us. What a shocker, Delta in Atlanta. How? Alright, lights off. Good. APU start. Flaps up. Spoilers up. And we're going to follow this Delta dude over here. Oh wow, you can even see the Microsoft did it that you can even see the exhaust coming out of the airplane. It's kind of cool. It's busy. I dialed down the entire traffic to 20% of what really is happening. I get to get over this runway really quickly. Strobe lights back on. This is in Atlanta. You cross another runway when you go there. Strobe lights are back off. And now we're going to go to the gates. They are not players. That's actual from flightaware.com. Real airplane. That damn thing actually is taxiing in Atlanta. You can bet your butt on that. Those are real. That plane just got put over there by the machine is because of what happened with FlightAware just showed up. That thing just probably turned on its squawk, or it became live, so it's about to push back. Again, it's 20% of what really is going on. If you would have, yeah, it's live. The weather is live, and there's another Delta just showed up. Hopefully my gate is not gonna be taken. Lights off. We're gonna park right here. The program will not put another airplane over here as long as I'm, yeah. I'm gonna park right here. Parking brake is set. APU generators are on. Shut down the engine. Let the people stand up. FYI, takes about 7 minutes until you can. The fastest way, I think, is 7 minutes until they actually get the jetway on and you can do stuff. Like, it's just, it's no point of getting up right away. It's just what it is. Anyway, so do you ever fly in a rain on your simulator? Yes. If I would put this into rain, you would have rain. Even thunderstorm. I mean, watch this. I'm going to show you something. Check this out. Just for the heck of it. I'm going to show you a little bit of the outside of it. So this is Atlanta. Okay. Watch this. I can change the weather in an instant. Let me turn off something over here for a second. Check this out, guys. I can change the time at any given time. Even the stars, celestial navigation is perfect, okay? And then, watch this. If I change the weather to thunderstorm, there is lightning. And it's heavy rain. Very heavy rain. Yeah, you even have the thunder. And you'll see what's going on. This is what would happen if you have. So right now the wind would be, well, it's not that bad, but you can see the lightning and everything. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's a serious simulator, guys. This one can do a lot of stuff that you would not believe. So we're gonna set live weather back on. So clear the skies. On. And let's do this again. Alright. Yeah, I can have snowstorm. Absolutely I can. Without a question. Yes. Alright, flight to Vegas from where? I'm willing to do one more flight because I love that you guys are so passionate about this. I can do Victorville, California to Las Vegas. That's a short flight. After that, I'm going to go home. No, I'm not going to go from Louisiana to Las Vegas. That's like a 4-hour trip. And this is real time, so I'm not going to do that. That's way too much. Victorville, California to... how can you send me for Syracuse flight? Oh my God, God bless you. I don't know. I don't know if TikTok will do that. If it's allow you, do me a favor and private message me. Just say, just say that you're the guy with the Syracuse stuff, and I'll tell you how you can send it. It's gonna be about $30 or something or whatever. But yeah, I spent a lot of money on this. I don't really want to buy new stuff now. But anyway, let me turn this off. This is what you would do when you... That that means we are discharging the battery. Too many stuff is running. As soon as I turn off everything, it will stop. Yep, it stopped. Once I turn off all the equipment, it stops. Yeah, I fly abroad. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I did a Sydney flight not long ago for someone, so yes. And you guys can hear the airport noise. There's a plane somewhere taxiing for sure, or somebody started the APU. Oh yeah, that flight over there is flying, just parking, so you hear the noise as it is. Yeah. That guy just arrived. I have no idea who it is, but you probably can see it on FlightAware. Alright. We turned off everything. And now we're going to go do a data clean really quickly. And I'm going to put it into Victorville, and then we're going to go from there to Las Vegas, and that will be the last one for today. I'm off today. This is my only day off, and I'm doing this just because I love it. So, give me 1 second. Victorville will be day, still, daylight. And then we're going to go from the place where this actually Believe it or not, guys, the chair I'm sitting on is from Victorville, California. Yeah, we're gonna go from Las Vegas to Los Angeles to Vegas. Seriously? That's another hour for me. Wouldn't Victorville be good for you?
Clear of conflict.
No, you can't go live on a real flight. No, you can't. I can't. But I will post on YouTube a few stuff with flights that I do once in a while. Yeah, you can't. That's a stretch. You can't do it. So let me do Victorville. I want to show you guys where I got the actual chairs from. I don't want to do LAX right now. It's busy, crowded. Blech. Anyway, I'm going to put you right here. Ramp 2 parking. I'll do LAX to Vegas tomorrow. Listen, you can ask me as many questions, Dave. This is why I'm here. Yeah, Victorville to Vegas, it's very slow. I mean, a very short trip. It's not too much. But you guys are going to see a lot of airplanes. DC-10 still, 747s, 777, all kinds of airplanes. That's a junkyard I got stuff from. Okay, so this is the last flight, seriously. I'm not going to do any more. I'm going to turn back the light, because otherwise you will not... have I ever had a flat tire? Yes, I did on an airplane. Up so frickin' lootly. And it was not a happy thing. Guys, I was about to take off from St. Pete Clearwater International Airport. And it really sucked. Because I had to go back to the ramp. I had to wait until people came. The runway was closed down for a while because I couldn't even get off. That's how bad of a flat tire I got. So we're going to do real weather. Evidently, it's crystal clear over there, so there's nothing really going on in Victorville. But I'm going to show you something really quickly. Watch this. There is a sick amount of airplanes around here. All of those airplanes are being taken apart or being fixed. Thousands and thousands of airplanes out there on a field. So I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to park right. I'm going to fly right next to them or take off. I'm going to take a runway, which we will take off from there. Let me turn on the light because now you guys see the screen a lot better. It's not as bright. Because right now on YouTube you can't see a damn thing. So here. That's going to make the main screen go a lot lower on brightness. I got to work on that so you guys will be able to see a lot more. Okay, now it's better on YouTube as well. Drink this cable. Oops. All right. Let me just. Yeah, I had that flat tire. That was not fun. Yeah, I know it's a lot better. So let me show you the outside of the airport again. Here. So now you're gonna see all of those airplanes. There's a lot of them. Like literally, I think there's like 1,000 airplanes. It's just Southwest has like a sick amount of them. They get all the 700s now getting off because they get a bunch of Maxes. All right. All right. So Victorville to Las Vegas, and then I'm done for today. Battery. Fire test. Extinguishers are good. Fuel pump on the left. Start the APU. We are in Victorville, California, which is K Victor Charlie Victor. We're gonna go from Victorville to. Oops. Fine. Ground power is on. It wasn't happy. Actually, you know what? Screw you. I'm on the ramp. I got it. It's coming on. You see, telling because I have the emergency lights on as well. So now, generator is on for the auxiliary power unit to shut up. KLAS Las Vegas. Activate. We're gonna do 10,000 pounds of fuel. We have 5,000 pounds of each tank. Gross weight is 124,000 pounds, 5,000 pounds reserve. 33 is the cost index. We're gonna fly 21,000 feet. Yeah, well, yeah. And one, maybe that's a little too high, but it's okay. I mean, what is this saying to me? Hold on. It says should go to 17, but we can go up quick. Alright. 5 degrees flap, sensors, gravity is calculated, and we're going to take off at 126 knots. Really long runway over here. Arrival is going to be to runway 26 left. Bourbon is the intersection, and we're going to go in Risketer, no, Randus 2 with the missing intersection. And hopefully we're going to be happy. The entire trip is going to be 169 miles. Wawa, yeah, sure. Alright, thank you Kansas City again. Fuel pumps are on. Yaw damper, galley switch, window heat, packs, bleed air. We're gonna go 21,000. Now at this time I actually have to set the landing altitude to 2,250 feet because it's in a high desert. And if I would not set that thing and I would open the doors, you would be in a world of trouble because the pressurization would not let you open the stupid door. Anyway, okay. So, fasten seatbelt outside on. Anti-collision light is on. Now we are not going to be pushed back over here because there's nothing to push back with. So what we're going to do is we're going to start the engines right over here. So we're going to do packs off. We'll start the right engine. I just aligned the IRS. Thank you, Becca. Thank you very much for the gift. Thank you. 25% of N2. Engine is starting. Hello, Becca. Thank you very much. Nice to see you. Okay, so engine on the right side is running. Left side is starting. Simpson, how can I help you? Nope. I just got a scam call. Those people in India are not sleeping. Pitot system on, hydraulics are on, packs on, bleed air, all of that. What's on? Soon. I'll see. I can see you after this. No problem. Okay. All right. RTO on, rejected takeoff, continuous ignition is on. We're going to turn off the APU. We're going to turn on the taxi light, 5 degrees flaps, set the trim. Now we're going to start. No, it's not 25 minutes of taxi, not at Victor. Well, I can get there pretty quick. So what you're going to see now is bunch of Southwest airplanes. As I said, there are like, I would say at least 1,000 airplanes on this field. me see where the wind is coming from. 318 degrees. So we're gonna take off probably
Victorville ground
on
Olive 745 ready to taxi
runway
straight out to
35.
Marshall with India. Taxi to and hold short runway 35 via taxi.
Yep, runway 35 is where they sent us. I know there's sunset over here, but it's a little reflection on the taxiway. This is where this chair is from, guys. It's some parts of this air simulator. It's called Big Turbulent. Literally, this is a junkyard, guys. Going to go to Vegas. I don't have the sphere yet. Hopefully, they're going to update it soon. Oops, I went in the wrong place. Maybe it's gonna be 25-minute taxi. I'm gonna have to make a turn. I missed my turn. That's funny. I haven't done that for a long time. I'm right next to the runway, so don't worry. It's gonna take me a second, and it's a big enough space to turn. They made it that way so you can turn, but that's funny. Oh my god. Okay, I'll friend you on a thank you. Actually, let me do that right now. Probably, maybe. Hold on. Message requests. Oh my god, I have a lot of message requests. I don't have one from you. Kansas City. Yeah, send me a message request. Actually, hold on. Yeah. As soon as you send me a message request, I'm going to. Okay, we are going to Las Vegas right now, so we're gonna get on lights on, strobe lights, wing lights, flight attendants, please be seated for departure. As we're gonna take off, you guys are gonna see a lot of airplanes on the tarmac. There's a lot. It's another busy airport because this is where the airplanes go into the cemetery. And this is the saddest place I ever been. I saw 747. I mean, no, not a 747. Thank God it wasn't 74. It was a DC-10 that was breaking into tiny, tiny pieces.
Victorville Tower Mullet 745 ready at runway 35 straight out departure.
All right, this is not a real airplane, my friend. This is just a simulator, but okay, it's a real one, pretty much. All right, 40% throttle, and auto throttle is on. Takeoff speed is being set right now by the auto throttle. We're gonna go to 99%, so I didn't care. Heading select. Knots. It's a sloping runway. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. RTU off. Lights off. Alright, we're going to let our navigation to our first intersection, which is going to be missing. Flaps 1. Flaps up. Gears up and locked. And going up to 21,000 feet already. We're in a high desert, so we don't care.
Victorville Tower Molo 74 flight frequency change. Joshua approach Molo 74 flight.
I'm gonna go 320 knots.
4,700 feet. Request
Good.
flight following. Squawk 7.
Yeah, if you want, come here. You can experience a simulator. I get rid of your fear of flight.
Roger Molo 74
I can guarantee you that pretty much, almost 100%. Alright, autopilot is set. Thank you for all the followers, all the gifts, and everything else. Thank you. How many air miles do I have under my belt? Oh my, I don't know. I don't know, probably more than how many hair you have on your back and your head. A lot. I've been to 27 countries and 48 states so far. Continuous ignition off. Thank you very much for enjoying it. Thank you. Thank you for all the, I don't know, Kansas City, I'm not getting your private message request yet.
1 train 2 decimal 3 Molo 745. Los Angeles Center Molo 745 10,500 feet. 124 decimal flight flight for Molo 745. Joshua approach Molo 745 11,300 feet. Going to 1 train 2 decimal 3 Molo 745. Los Angeles Center Molo 745 12,200 feet.
We'll meet at home. I'll see you soon.
Los Angeles Center Molo 745 15,600 feet.
sign off right over I-15. Yeah, you come, AJ, you come. You can try the F1 simulator and you can try the fighter jet, no problem. Anytime. I would be more than happy to do it. I just accepted your thing. Set up my disbursement choice. I maybe we already disbursement choice. What is that? Kansas City, what is a disbursement choice? I have no clue. You sent me just a message. Let's see. I'll send you in a second. I'll get you. I'll answer. Get a chime or cash out. Oh, we can direct deposit? Really? You'll fly with a heavy cross-speed landing. I just did that today. Yesterday it was nasty. I did into, it wasn't in DC, it was in New York. I'm doing live. Everything over here is live. Live traffic, live weather. It's what's outside. I don't know what's the weather. Let me see what's the weather in Vegas. Hold on. No wind in Vegas. Sorry. Okay, let me see. So we can set disbursement. Okay, let me see. Settings and privacy. Balance. Transaction. I don't have that. No, I don't have disbursement pop possibility. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I have no clue what I'm doing. I have my balance on here and that's it. Alright, we're at 21,000 feet. We're getting to our next intersection. We are 111 miles out from Vegas. flight to make is northwest. The Alps, also in Europe. Tomorrow I will do some Alp flights. Probably maybe to Budapest, Hungary, to maybe Zurich, Switzerland, or something like that. Yeah, those are amazing over the mountains. It's turbulent, but yeah, I love it. Lake Tahoe from above, it's incredible. The volcanoes up in the northwest are incredible. Those are the real flights I have done. So I mean, I flew next to Manchester just not long ago. So yeah, that was. I went around the entire mountain. It's like Mount Rainier, but it's the highest volcano in the lower 48. It's Manchester. All right, our top of descent is in 25 miles, so we'll start descending in a moment. Guys, after this, I'm gonna go home. Actually, I'm gonna go to my friend. Altitude is 21,000 feet. Thank you. Thanks for all the gifts, guys. I really appreciate it. We're going to start descending down to 12,500 feet because of the mountains. So we actually can go down very soon. About 16 miles we'll start our descent. Any other questions, guys? Yes, I did skydive. Absolutely, it was incredible. I love it. Absolutely love it. What's for dinner? Hungarian food. My wife is cooking. Maybe chicken, I don't know. What time tomorrow? 12 o'clock Eastern time. Yes, I'm from Hungary. Yes, that's where I'm from. I came here in 1992 to this incredible country. Yeah, we're heading to Las Vegas. Alright, we're descending down to 12,500 feet. Slow down to 300 knots, maybe 310, so we can get there quicker, because I want to go. Oh, okay. You can send me out. I'll show you all the. We can be friends, I think, definitely. Looks actually pretty cool. Yeah, I've turned my business into my passion into a business. That's correct. Well, thank you very much, guys. Yeah, I take all the support. I'm actually looking for, if any of you can tell me, like if you guys have somebody who wants to invest, I want to take this to Las Vegas. I want to educate as many people as I possibly can about aviation. If you check out my reviews on my simcentertampabay.com, you type it into Google, you see most of it is 5 stars. I love what I do. Love giving it to kids. I love doing all of that. It's amazing. It's a privilege to do something that just a few people are able to do, and make people to do it, to fall in love with aviation. Thank you, Chrissy. We're about to land. It's about not much at all. I'm gonna shorten it. So this is when they say that we try to get you there quicker, and we try to make up the time in the air. You see over here, maybe you can see there is this thing where I have to take that route, like streets. You don't go through Grandma's lawn, but over here I can do it. So we're gonna do this. Immediately we're gonna turn to our next intersection. And that tells us to go down to 6,000 feet. 6,600, so I'm doing that. Yeah, once TikTok gets me out of the prison, I'll be able to do a lot more. I don't know how long they're gonna get me in prison, but that's what it is. Yep, that's a Hungarian name, big time. Absolutely. That is as Hungarian as it gets, Kansas City. That means foresty. Is he from Budapest? Was he born here? I don't know, but interesting. All right, I already can see Lake Mead. The Hoover Dam. No, he's not from Budapest. Was he born here, or he was born in somewhere else? Here in the United States or in Hungary? Oh, he's from Budapest. So am I. I'm from the hood, from Budapest. Inner city, which is different than in America. I was a boarding school kid. I had a really rough childhood. Hence why I play as a 54-year-old guy. For real. No joke. Okay, let me see. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful couple. Amazing. Alright, barometric pressure is
10,000 feet.
3022, high pressure, guys, high pressure, 3022. 3022 on the other side. This is when you do it by yourself. Lights on, continuous ignition on at 10,000 feet. Down flights, pick up the trash, all of that. And I'm gonna have to slow down big time because we're fast. Slow down to 180 knots. momentarily. I would say right now we are 25 miles out, but I'm hauling. I'm going really fast. Alright guys, we are 240 knots, 8,000 feet. Got about 6,600 at this intersection that's coming up right now. We're gonna make it, no worries. Throw out 5 degrees flaps, that's gonna help. This is what happens when you're in prison on TikTok. That sucks, really. It really does, seriously. I wish I could show it to all the rest of the people. I mean, 2 days ago I had like 4,000 people at the same time watching at one point. I really hate this. I didn't know. So, anyway. Okay, there's a plane in front of us. It's probably going to get down faster than we do. I'm going to try to cut in. But we'll see. Alright. I'm going to take over. So... yeah, I'm gonna get down a little quicker than this. Oh, there's a plane. Z-plane in front of us. Yeah, he's close. He's 500 feet below me. I'm descending too, so I don't know where he's going. Try to get clearance for landing. Seems to happen now.
Las Vegas Tower 10745 is 11 miles east, 7,200 feet with right to land. Make straight in runway 26 left, Mala 745.
Alright, lights on. Gear down. Flaps 15. Speed brake is off now. We no longer need it. We're gonna arm it, so as soon as we touch down, this thing will come up. What was the no, it's a simulator, guys. Takes about 5 years to become a pilot like this. But then you really boogie. I'm gonna do a visual. I don't need to do anything else. I can see the stratosphere already, meaning the casino. I'm doing a sharp turn. Flaps 30. You're gonna land with 136 knots. Right now the wind over here is 13 knots from the north. That was a heck of a turn. And you do this, by the way, in real life. Like, no question. There's 2 airplanes, one on the right, one on the left landing. So you're going to hear probably a lot of traffic. Because of the traffic collision avoidance. Lights on, friends, please be seated for landing. Heading is 258. Yeah, one is going to right, one is going to left. We're going to go to the left runway. I told you, it's going to say traffic, because we're for a parallel landing with other two airplanes.
Clear at the cockpit.
Actually, I'm gonna go one more flaps down. 128 on the speed. Flaps 40, so I can stop faster, get up the runway faster, go to my friend faster.
Clear to land runway 26.
Very clear to land.
745.
Yep, traffic. It's warning us constantly. This one over here, why it became green and stuff and red, those are the mountains. That's our terrain. So the red means you're below the mountains. We're almost down. 1 minute. No idea why that guy went around, but he went around. He just took off and it didn't land. I didn't hear the tower telling him, so he just did it. Guy on the right side has landed. Don't have a clue who that is, but it did.
500.
500 feet, all ducks in a row.
400.
200 feet is going to be a minimums call out, telling that
300.
I should.
Approaching minimums.
Yeah, we're approaching minimum, so you're going to decide if you're going to land or not.
Minimums.
By this time, all of your ducks in a row, you know that you're going to land no matter what. You're committed for it unless you go around. This is when you would decide, I'm going to land or I'm going to go around.
50.
There's no wind as I have
30.
forecasted.
20.
20 feet,
10.
5 degrees pitch. Reverse thrusters on, spoilers are up. Welcome to Las Vegas! Viva Las Vegas! It's so crazy when you arrive to the terminal, you actually can see the slot machines inside the terminal. That's how detailed this is. Spoilers up, flaps up, lights. We don't need that anymore. Actually, do that off. Southwest landed in front of us, by the way, on the right side, because he's taxiing right now in front of us. Thank you for flying Peter Airlines. Yeah, there you go. It's Malev, Hungarian Airlines. Okay. Something is happening with the refresh rate of my monitor on the right side. That sucks. I might have to replace it. Or turn it off and turn it back on. Maybe. Thank you for the nice comment. Flaps are still going up. Parking brake is off. I'm gonna park right next to that guy who just landed. You're welcome for the flight. Thank you for subscribing at Twitch. Yeah, he's gonna go right in front of me. He's probably gonna take my gate where I want it to go. Bastard! You bastard! Where are you going? Nope, he's going to the other one. Okay, fine. I'm gonna park right here. Welcome to Las Vegas. All right. Thank you guys very much. I'm gonna sign off. I hope you had fun. My phone is dying. Have a wonderful night for everybody. Thank you for